So very good evening to you all. Today's our class is MCQ class, that is class number 9 of the UGC-NET paper 2 Mass Communication and Journalism. So here we are going to start with the questions. Applied research aims at constructing a theory, finding out a variable, C, solving a specific problem, and last, that is D, testing a null hypothesis mathematically. Everybody. Yes. Absolutely. So I think there should not be any problem in terms of the action research and as well as the applied research, because this two research is very much basic and repeated several times. It has been repeated. Okay. Yes. So about the applied research, their aim set to solving a specific problem. Everybody was right. Absolutely. So this is what the solving a specific problem. Okay. So applied research is a type of research that is aimed at the practical applications of the science in order to solve the practical problems that we do the applied research. So we have also discussed about the action research, that action research is a dash in nature. What is everybody will tell? Action research is dash in nature. What is the answer here? Fill in the blanks. Everybody. Yes, absolutely. That is cyclic in nature. Yes, that is cyclic in nature, ongoing in nature, repeated in nature. Okay, so that we have discussed the questions. Okay, so let's next here, that is question number 97. So just focus it here. The area in which the null hypothesis is not accepted is known as, everybody जल्दी से बताएंगे, that is A, the region of exclusion, the region of seclusion, C, that is the region of isolations, and D, that is the region of rejections. Everybody. Sorry. Yes. So let's understand here the questions. Actually, the answer is out here. Yes. So no issue. So understand the questions here. It is about the null hypothesis, right? So the area in which they are asking about the area, that what it is called when the null hypothesis is not accepted, what we called as. Okay, so that we have read here. ठीक है, इस तरीके से हमारा ग्राफ. Okay, so this area and this area, that is the, yes, critical region. Okay, critical region, or can be also known as rejection region. Okay, rejection region. Okay, so this is what the area in which null hypothesis is not accepted. It means null hypothesis is rejected there. So here the region of rejection is the right answer. So in the explanation, just read it, that it is here written that a critical region, or also known as rejection region, is a set of values for the test statistic for the which the null hypothesis is rejected. So here the second condition, it is given about the significance level when it is rejected. So if our statistical analysis shows that the significance level is below the cutoff value that we have set, either 0.05 or the 0.01, this is what our the significance level that we have set. Okay, if it is below, if it is below this level, then we reject the null hypothesis and accept the alternative hypothesis. So here, that the two regions, that is from the left and the right, that is the region of the rejections. Here it is when the area that with null hypothesis is not accepted, it means rejected, that we called as a the region of rejections. Everybody understood? जल्दी से बताएंगे, सभी को समझ में आया? Clear है? All right. So next here, okay, so next here is that ओके, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एक्चुअली, चलिए कोई बात नहीं, अंडरस्टैंड इट. Lower media management is also known as, it is by just mistake. Okay, I think each and every questions will be like this. So let's discuss by today's by the disclosing the answers. Okay, so lower level media management is also known as, here the staff management, branch management, and C motivational management, and D that is operative level management. Okay, so here about the lower level management. Okay, it is about the lower level management. We know that the types, the levels of the management. Everybody, levels of management, कौन कौन से levels management के levels होते हैं? Everybody, what are the levels of management? Top level management, right? Middle level and lower level. Okay, lower level management. So here it is asking about the lower level media management, that is also known as here, that is operative level management. Okay, that is operative level management. So lower level is also known as here the supervisory or the operative level of management. It consists of supervisors, foremen, section officers, superintendent. So this management level deals with the directly with the employees and must exercise a strong leadership skills. Okay, so this is what that in the lower level management we directly deal with the employees. Okay, it is all clear about the level management, everybody. So next question, it is here about the copyright is considered as public property, C non-substantial property, and D non-intellectual property. Everybody, जल्दी से आंसर देंगे. Everybody, yes. Copyright is considered as, yes, very good. So here the right answer it is that industrial property. Okay, so copyright is considered as industrial property. Copyright that includes the literary works, films, music, artistic work, and any architectural design or the rights related to the same, inclusive of the rights of the performers, artists, producer, broadcasters. So copyright, it is a form of intellectual property. So this will not be never, it will never be, because copyright never can be public property. Okay, and also as well as the non-intellectual property, because copyright is a form of intellectual, not the not non-intellectual. So this will also, here is the confusions between this. So non-substantial property is also not appropriate. So this is what the about the industrial property, that is about the films, that is about the music industry, right? The film industry, architectural industries. Okay, so this is what about the industrial property. So hence we can say that copyright is considered as industrial property. It is all clear? Chaliye. So next, the 100 number question here, it is that section 292 of the Indian Penal Code prescribes punishment for, everybody, copyright infringement, obscene publications, and C contempt of court, and D prejudicing national integrations. So everybody, yes, very fast answer, right? If the explanation it is here, then it is very much fast. Okay, yes, चलिए कोई बात नहीं, आज के लिए, yes, it is for 2 days only, कभी कभी होना चाहिए. So section 292 of the IPC, section 292 of the IPC prescribes punishment for, that is obscene publications. Okay, so under the penal code 1860, section 292 to 294, that is prohibit the publication and selling of the obscene materials. Okay, and what is the punishment about the publishing or selling the of obscene materials? That the first, on the first convictions, with the imprisonment for the 2 years and with the 2,000 rupees, and in the event of the second or the subsequent convictions, with the imprisonment for the 5 years and with the fine of 5,000 rupees. So this is two terms जो है imprisonment है, 2 times. The first में that is 2 साल, और सेकेंड टाइम्स जो है 5 years. ओके, So now tell about the copyright. When the Copyright Act? Yes, 1957. Okay. And under the which section it discuss about the copyright infringement? Everybody, under which section? About the copyright infringement. Yes. No, no, it's not the, yes, section 51. Okay. Section 51 here, that it defines the imprisonment of the copyrights. Okay. That we are asking to you. And section 52, that is the long list of the acts which do not constitute the infringement of the copyright. So please डिफरेंस जो है आपको ध्यान में रखना चाहिए, ठीक है? आपको याद रहना चाहिए सेक्शन 51 में क्या है और 52 में क्या है. It is clear? Varnika, it is clear that what is in the section 51 and what is in the section 52. Section 51 that deals with the infringement of the copyright, and section 52 that is the do not constitute infringement of the copyright. That is there the list, long list it is given. Okay, चलिए, तो ये क्लियर है आपका, ये भी आपका क्लियर है. ओके, नेक्स्ट इट इज अबाउट द कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट. बताइए कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट 71. यस एब्सोल्युटली. सो कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट इट इज 1971. और प्रेजुडिसिंग द नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन थ्रू it is media. Okay, prejudicing national integration through media, that is defined under the section 153B. Okay, all clear? This question is clear to everybody about the sections media law. Okay, chaliye, so lot of the questions from the here the question it is coming about the section 292. Here it is important, please write all the sections. Okay, write all the section here. Section 292 also that you have to read. Okay, section 153B. So all these four sections, just go through all these four sections. It is very much important. Okay, the label cinema verity means, everybody, the type of film a documentary aims to be, the quality of life, and C, the class of films, and D, that is creative interpretations of reality. So here the right answer it is, that is D. D जो है आपका क्या है, right answer है, that the cinema verity refers to a style of the filmmaking characterized by the realistic, okay, typically documentary films which avoid artificiality, artistic effect, and are generally made with the simple equipment. So more about the realistic in natures. Okay, the label cinema verite means the more about the realistic or the realism. Okay, yes, truthful cinema, very good, truthful cinema, right, the candid realism you can say. So that here it is about the, it is the art of the technique of the filming a motion picture as to convey the candid realism, and also can be understood as that it is a French film movement of the 1960s that showed the people in everyday situations with the authentic dialogue and naturalness of the actions. Okay, so they can confuse you, they can alter the questions like, okay, so cinema verity also means here that the naturalness of action. Okay, naturalness of action, first name. Second, that is about it convey candid realism. Third, it avoid artificiality. Okay, they can alter the questions like identify the characteristics of cinema verite. Okay, so and the fourth option they will give you all the above. So what will be the answer, everybody? जल्दी से बताएंगे क्या आंसर्स होगा. Very good. So that the answer here it is, that is D, all the above. Okay, so they can ask you in this way also. Okay, हर तरीके से क्वेश्चंस पूछा जा सकता है. So please be attentive. 102. Focus group interviews need a moderator, recordist, C, stenographer, D, projectionist. Everybody, focus group interviews need a सभी लोग आंसर्स कीजिए. Yes, absolutely. Here the right answer is that is moderator. Okay, moderator जो है आज आपका इस क्वेश्चंस का राइट आंसर है. फोकस ग्रुप इंटरव्यूज नीड्स अ मॉडरेटर. ओके, सो मॉडरेटर फोकस ग्रुप में हमें क्यों चाहिए होता है? व्हाई वी नीड मॉडरेटर इन द फोकस ग्रुप इंटरव्यूज? बिकॉज moderator encourage the interactions among group members. It also ensures all people participate and that discussion stays on the topic. It also regulates any overly dominant group members, and it also summarizes the points that made by the group members, and it is non-judgmental. Okay, so that is about the moderators in the focus group interviews. And what the focus group interviews? These are a kind of the interviews in which you conduct with a group of participants to collect a variety of information. So that's why we need a moderator in the focus group interviews. कितने moderator हो सकते हैं? एक moderator भी आप रख सकते हैं. You can keep a one moderator also, or you can keep the two moderator also, right? In a focus group interviews, right? One for asking the questions and other moderator will answers the and note the answers carefully. Okay, observance के लिए. चलिए. Okay, all clear, I think so. Next here it is about the chairman of the Samachar News Agency when it was formed in the 1976 was Kuldeep Nair, Inder Malhotra, Mohammad Yunis, Shamlal. आज आप लोग आंसर्स दे दीजिए, कोई बात नहीं, आपकी आजादी है. आज यू आर इंडिपेंडेंट हियर टुडे बिकॉज यस, आज एनिमेशन का गड़बड़ हो गया. चलिए कोई बात नहीं. So chairman of the Samachar News Agency when it was formed in the 1976 was Mohammad Yunus. Okay, Mohammad Yunus थे chairman. So Mohammad Yunus, much of the credit for this goes to the Mohammad Yunus, Indira Gandhi's media manager. Okay, during the emergency and an important member of the so-called kitchen cabinet. Okay, Yunus, who controlled Samachar from the behind the scenes, personified the crudeness of the style that was the trademark of the Mrs. Gandhi's henchman. Okay, so this is what that about the Muhammad Yunus, who was the chairman of the Samachar News Agency when it was formed in the 1976, and who talked about the separations of Samachar News Agencies. Everybody who talked about, who given the suggestions that all the news agencies which is included in a Samachar that should be separated and independent. Everybody, which recommendations? Kiska recommendations tha? Yes, absolutely. That the Kuldeep Nair recommendations was. Okay, Kuldeep Nair recommendations was to separate the news agency from the Samachar news agencies which was gathered together. Okay, कौन सा था इसमें, जल्दी से बताएंगे. What were the news agencies which was here? कौन से न्यूज एजेंसी समाचार न्यूज एजेंसीज में थे? पीटीआई, यूएनआई, यस. एवरीबॉडी, समाचार भारती, यस, समाचार भारती. फोर, that is Hindustan Samachar. Okay, so all these four news agencies were formed together and here form the Samachar News Agency. चारों न्यूज एजेंसी मिलकर कौन सी न्यूज एजेंसी बना? समाचार न्यूज एजेंसी बना, जो कि 1976 में, राइट? That formed in the 1976. Okay, and that of the Samachar News Agency, Mohammad Yunus was the chairman. आज एनिमेशन गड़बड़ है तो हम ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस नहीं करेंगे, मजा नहीं आ रहा. सो वी विल डिस्कस द सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस करते हैं. सो वी आर हियर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद द subjective questions, very much important. चलिए, Asahi Shimbun is the popular newspaper of the which country? Everybody, very good, absolutely, Japan. बहुत ही सुंदर. NANAP stands for, everybody, NANAP stands for NANAP, non-aligned. It is not the portal, it is the pull. Okay, yes, very good, Tendel. Yes, non-aligned news agencies which was formed in 1974. Okay. Another thing it is here important. The questions it is same related. It is here that NANAP does not exchange news in which language. कौन सी लैंग्वेज में ये न्यूज को एक्सचेंज नहीं करता है? NANAP does not exchange news in answer that is Hindi. So NANAP non-aligned news agencies pool that was formed in the 1974. Please note it down. Indian Penal Code that is recently we have discussed about. Indian Penal Code was drafted in. Yes, very good Rachna, very good Tendal. That here the answer it is that no, Varnika. Recently we have discussed about 1860, right? When a book is made up of octavo is the book size, okay? Book size, the total number of pages, बताइए, the total number of pages are. Very good, Manju. Right answer it is that is 16. Okay, when the book is made up of octavo, that is the book size, the total number of pages are 16. What is the difference between this? Recto, 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 and VERSO. Anybody can tell difference between? Yes, recto and verso. Which one is left and which one is right? Recto, yes. Recto is the right hand page of an open book. Verso, yes, it is the same as it opposite here. That is the left hand page of an open book. Clear hai? Everybody clear? Next question it is here about Mirat ul Akbar belongs to, very good, I got the answer here. That is the Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Yes, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, and it was published in which of the language? Persian language. Very good, absolutely very good. That the year also, that is 1822. Somewhere it is asked about the GOTV. Okay, GOTV, it is the which country's channel, TV channel? Very good, बहुत ही सुंदर, absolutely. Pakistani TV channel. Okay, yes. Greatest number of the viewers in the Pakistan, and it was founded in the year 2002. Please note it down. Next question here it is about the France first press agency, that is Havas. Yes, very good. Right answer that is Havas. Okay, and that bears the name of answer. Please answer. The France first press agency Havas bears the name of. No, किसके नाम पर? नाम बताना है. That the name of the person bears the name of the person. Charles Louis Havas. Okay. Charles Louis Havas, on their name that France first press agencies was formed. Okay. All clear? Clear है? जल्दी से बताएंगे. अच्छा, आप लोग बताएंगे सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस में ज्यादा मजा आ रहा है या फिर ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन से? Which one is you liking most? The subjective questions or the subjective is more enjoyable, है ना? Right. दोनों अच्छा है. The news which appears, okay. The news which appears, thank you. The news which appears in the papers 2 or 3 days before an important event, it is called before an important event. जल्दी से बताएंगे क्या बोलते हैं? Great answer. Very good. Who said? Manju. बहुत ही सुंदर. So what is the right answer? Write it fast. The news which appears in the papers 2 or 3 days before an important event. कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट घटना के पहले ही, इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट के पहले ही वो खबर छप जाती है अखबार में, 2 दिन 3 दिन पहले ही, तो उसे क्या कहते हैं? द न्यूज विच अपियर्स इन द पेपर्स 2 or 3 days बिफोर एन इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट, इट इज कॉल्ड कर्टन रेजर. ओके, curtain raiser is the right answers. Okay, please note it down. Now agency Reuter was established in, जल्दी से बताएंगे, was established in, agency Reuter was established in the year 1851. Very good, very good. 1851 by, अब बताइए, by agency Reuter was established in the year 1851 by, no, it not the Thomas, it's the Paul Julius and Reuter. Paul Julius Reuter. Okay, yes, very good Endel, very good Rachna. So Paul Julius Reuter, प्लीज नोट डाउन कर लीजिए. ये थोड़ा थोड़ा कुछ कुछ छोटी छोटी क्वेश्चंस है. इट इज वेरी स्मॉल स्मॉल क्वेश्चंस बट समटाइम्स वी मिस इट. ओके, फाउंडेड बाय द, दोनों ने किया था. पॉल जूलियस रॉयटर्स उनके नाम पे रखा गया, बट पॉल जूलियस रॉयटर एंड थॉमस आल्सो नेम द न्यूज़पेपर व्हिच पब्लिश्ड बाय द हजरत मोहानी. उर्दू आई मुल्ला. ओके, MUALLAH. सो ये सारी चीजें हैं आपका. Next, the questions here, it is about the book named Mind and Society written by Wilfredo Pareto. Okay, Wilfredo Pareto, the book named Mind and Society, that written by the Wilfredo Pareto. Okay, please note it down, very much important. ठीक है. Who wrote the book Future Shock? Alvin Toffler. Very good, बहुत ही सुंदर. Alvin Toffler. Next, who written the book The Third Wave? The Third Wave. That is here again here, Alvin Toffler. So two important books of the Alvin Toffler, it is The Third Wave and The Future Shock. Please note it down. Match of the following questions में पूछा जा चुका है दोनों किताबें, Future Shock भी और The Third Wave. The both book has already been asked in the UGC-NET exam. Please go through it, right? Univarta was started in the year, everybody. No, it's not 1959. It's not the 1961. 1961 it is, sorry, 1961 it is UNI. Okay. Yes, the right answer it is, that is 1982. Rachna has answered 1982. Okay. A case can be made out on the evidence available is known as, no. See, I'm just giving you the hint. The first, that is plaintiff. B, prima facie, or both, none of the above. Everybody, जल्दी से आंसर करेंगे. A case can be made out on the evidence available is called, सबसे पहला, किसी भी केस का सबसे पहला एविडेंस जो होता है वो क्या होता है? उसको बोलते हैं प्राइमा फेसी. ठीक है, सबसे द प्राइम एविडेंस, द फर्स्ट एविडेंस, दैट इज नोन एज प्राइमा फेसी. ओके, अ केस कैन बी मेड आउट ऑन द एविडेंस अवेलेबल. एविडेंस अवेलेबल है, उसके ऊपर केस बना, राइट? दैट इज कॉल्ड एज प्राइमा फेसी, द फर्स्ट सबूत, पहला सबूत. ओके, दैट द मेन एविडेंस दैट अवेलेबल फॉर द केस, दैट इज दैट द केस हैज बीन फाइल्ड और द मेड आउट, that is called as prima facie. All clear? Chale, next here, the last question here it is, everybody. A person who brings a case against another in a court of law is known as, yes, so this is the here the answer, that is plaintiff. Okay, this is known as plaintiff. A person who brings a case against another in a court of law, that is called as plaintiff. उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? plaintiff बोलेंगे उस persons को जो कोर्ट के अंदर दूसरे खिलाफ, आपके खिलाफ हमने केस जो है फाइल किया, केस लेकर आया, that is what called be said as plaintiff. Okay, चलिए, so this is all about that we have discussed today, so we can summary it. ठीक है, समराइजेशन में जल्दी से फटाफट पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे सभी लोग. समराइजेशंस में व्हाट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड, चलिए बताइए सभी लोग. प्लेंटिफ हमने डिस्कस किया फर्स्ट, Go from the last, plaintiff and the prima facie. Okay. Plaintiff and prima facie we have understood. Next, that is about the Univarta that established in the year 1982. Okay. Next, future shock and the third wave, future shock and the third wave. Yes, written by the Alvin Toffler. Very good. Mind and Society book written by the Wilfredo Pareto. Okay, Wilfredo Pareto. Yes, very good. Next, we have also understood as recto and verso. That is recto, it is the right hand pages, okay, of the open book, and the verso, that is of the left hand pages of the open book. Very good. Number 6, we have discussed about the GOTV. Yes, GOTV that was established in the year 2002 in the Pakistan. Very good. Also, we have discussed about the Miratul Akbar, the Persian language, 1822 by the Rajaram Mohan Rai. We have also discussed the NANAP, news, non-aligned news agencies pool. Yes. Curtain raiser. Very good. That the important event before 2-3 days, it is published in the newspaper called curtain raiser. We have also discussed about the Asahi Shimbun, the newspaper of the Japan. Lower level management we have discussed about, that basically deals with the employees. Okay, very good. And we have also discussed here about the IPC that is formed in the, that was formed in the 1860s. Okay, null hypothesis we have discussed about, the rejection region also called as an critical region. Okay, null hypothesis. Very good. 14, that we have talked about the copyright infringement. Okay, and along with those sections, what were the sections in the copyright? जल्दी से बताएंगे copyright में कौन कौन सा section था? What were the sections in the copyright? Section 51 and 52, right? Section 51 talks about the infringement, copyright infringement, and section 52, that is the large list of the that do not have the infringement, जिसके ऊपर infringement नहीं लगता है, वो सारे लिस्ट हैं 52 में, और 51 में infringement की बात करी गई है. ठीक है. 16 here, सिनेमा वेरिटी हमने बात किया, that is totally about the reality or the truthfulness. Okay, naturalness, realistic. Yes. मोहम्मद यूनिस के बारे में हमने बात किया था. Yes, focus group that have the moderator in it. Okay. Applied research, we have discussed about the applied research, right? What was the questions about the applied research? That objectives, right? The objectives of the applied research, basically that aims of the to solve the specific problems. So okay, or the practical problems. Kuldeep Nayyar, right? The Kuldeep Nayyar suggested the separations of the Samachar news agencies. Yes. Also, we have discussed about the Hawas on the name of everybody. किसके नेम पे रखा गया था? Charles Louis Hawass. Very good. Charles Louis Hawass. Also, we have discussed about the octavo. Yes, octavo we हमने बात किया, that is the number of the pages, that is 16. Okay. Yes, very good. More we have talked about. Is there anything that it is left? बहुत सारी चीजें हमने आज डिस्कस किया, राइट? द माइंड एंड सोसाइटी वी हैव आल्सो डिस्कस, राइट? आई थिंक आई हैव नॉट रिटन एनीवेयर. यस, वी हैव रिटन इन ऑन द नंबर 4. चलिए, तो ये सारी चीजें जो है हमने डिस्कस किया. मोर ऑफ द 23 टॉपिक्स वी हैव कवर्ड हियर इन द टुडेज क्लास. इट इज ऑल अबाउट, राइट? सो वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. ये सारे स्क्रीनशॉट लेकर एक एक टॉपिक्स के ऊपर आप डिस्कस कीजिए. परसों की वीडियो पेपर 2 अपलोडेड. ओके, अपलोड होगा, सारी चीजें अपलोड हो जाएगा बिफोर संडे. आई थिंक इट विल बी अपलोडेड. सैटरडे में भी 2 वीडियोस अपलोड होगा, राइट? वी विल फिनिश फर्स्ट द पेपर 2 वीडियोस. ओके, एंड आफ्टर दैट पेपर 1 वीडियोस. ओके, so don't worry, that will be uploaded. So thank you to everybody. Okay, thank you so much. You have enjoyed a lot from the subjective and objective questions. So thanks to everybody. Thank you so much.